I'm here with defensive lineman Zack Curve for Delaware, and also Andrew Pierce, who's been at Media Day just as long as I have, so he's a veteran. But we're going to start with Zack first. First, we just talked to your first-year head coach, Dave Brock. What are your first impressions of him, and what has this offseason been like with the new head coach?
Well, my first impressions of Coach Brock is that he's very aggressive. He's a very straightforward guy. He's very honest. He communicates well. And you can tell that he cares about his players. I mean, that's one thing that, as a football player, you can tell when a coach really cares about his players. And that's one thing I noticed off meeting him in the first team meeting we had with him. That, Coach Brock, he's a genuine guy. And off season has been, I mean, we definitely turned it up with the conditioning. He's a fast-paced guy. He likes to attack. He's always talking about attack, finishing. So our conditioning has been, it's been pretty bad, It is, but it's supposed to be bad. Nothing, good comes easy. So that's kind of where we are with the conditioning.
Now, defensively, you guys return 8 guys on the defensive line with starting experience. So very strong defensive line coming back. But as a defense as a whole, what are the expectations for 2013?
As a whole, anything better than 2012. So but no, more specifically, expectations. Kind of to stay where we were last year as far as rushing defense, attack where we, attack in the passing game, attack in the running game, just be fast, be physical, be aggressive. Like that's my expectations, coming from a player's standpoint. From a coach's standpoint, they just want us to be on the same page, line up right gaps, assignments, stuff like that. But as far as, a player's perspective, we definitely need to turn it up, get a little bit more aggressive.
Now you guys have to replace really a Delaware legend in linebacker Paul Warlow. Talk about some of the guys that are vying for his position this year.
Okay. Well, we got Jeff Williams. He's coming back. I believe he was a CAA Rookie of the Year last year. He's a very good linebacker. We got David Mackel coming in. He missed last season due to injury, but I'm very excited to have him back. He was one of my former teammates, and I'm very excited to see what he does. I mean, he has that Paul Warlow. He can change the game from the linebacker position. Make a big play. Third down. He'll make a big stop. He'll make a very big play in the passing game. He's that type of guy. He's aggressive too. So I'm really looking forward to Jeff and Mac to really step up.
Now, Scott mentioned it over there. We looked in the highlights during this segment today. We see a particular play against William and Mary. Look what I found type of play, interception return for a touchdown. Take us through that play. It looks like you weren't going to give anyone a chance to catch you on that one.
No, not Jesus or the 12 disciples couldn't catch me on that one. I wasn't going to let nobody catch me on that. But it was kind of one of those plays where it just fell in my hand. I believe Quincy Barr, our DN from 2012, he had annihilated the quarterback. I mean, and the ball it flew up in the air. Right spot, right time. I mean, once the ball was in my hands, I was like, you know what? I have to score. CAA opener, William and Mary, I have to get in the end zone. So it was kind of a surreal play, but I mean, it's football. Stuff like that happens.
I'm sure one that you'll remember for the rest of your career. So Zack, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now over to the veteran of CAA Football Media Day, Andrew Pierce. Andrew, welcome back once again. Battled with a lot of injuries last year. How are you feeling health-wise coming into 2013?
My body's feeling great. I'm ready to go. I had a great off-season training. Definitely, I know as a team we definitely trained hard, and I feel like I'm back to myself and I'm ready to go.
Just talked to Zack about it. Of course, you guys are coming in with a first-year head coach, Dave Brock. What are your first impressions of him, and what has this offseason been like compared to last year?
Like he said aggression, and that's what we take from it. I know we definitely went out and attacked spring, and we had a good time. I know just from a new coach aspect, it was great for just to come out. We had to prove ourselves as a team. He didn't know what we can do. I know all he had would go off was stats and numbers and things like that. But we really wanted to go out there and prove him that we wasn't a 5-6 team. And so we definitely did that. And I definitely this all season, like Zack said, we conditioned, and he's an up-tempo guy, and he's ready to go. So we're ready to go too.
On the offensive side, you guys really struggled to develop any consistency, but the good news is you return everybody back. So what have you guys done this offseason to better prepare yourself this year?
This offseason we had a lot of 7-on-7, a lot of things that we need to do because we got to get acquainted to the new offense. So I think everybody is starting on a clean slate. We have to be consistent to be a great offense, and I feel like we're all starting on a clean slate, new offense, and we definitely put in a lot of work on the offseason doing 7-on-7 and just getting in the playbooks and watching film. So I think that we're ready and we're prepared. So August 29th we'll be ready to go.
Now, Andrew, you've made such a big impact since you stepped foot on Delaware's campus, on and off the field. Now coming into your senior season, it feels like you just were a freshman the other day. What type of legacy are you looking to leave behind here at Delaware for future players and your expectations going into your last year?
Yeah, I don't want to be known as just a great player. I want to be also known as a great person on and off the field. So that's my biggest goal. I just want to be known as a great person, you know. And I just want to go out and I want people to understand how hard I work to get where I'm at today, you know. And I want little kids or people that's trying to be in the same position as me that hard work can get you to your dream and where you want to go. So.
All right, Andrew, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure, and good luck in your senior year.
All right, thank you.